everyone, and welcome back to day 2 of Inktober and day 2 of the magical mushroom. I thought I would start out this video by explaining how this is gonna work for the next 29 days, so it's kinda late, but whatever. I'm going to start each video with the tale of the magic mushroom. That way, for those who are only sticking by for the story, can basically hit it and quit it, skip to the end, get the final result for each page, etc, etc, etc. And for those who want to stay for the entire ride, can listen to whatever else I have to say, and watch the whole drawing process and inking process and sketching process. All the processes. Of course, you can also see the final results of each day on my Instagram, LadyPops with a double S, or maybe on my business Instagram, Mythical Studios. It all depends on where I feel like posting that day. So maybe check them out and maybe follow both if you like art, witchy stuff and things like that. So without further ado, let's get started. The explosion rattles the entire shack. Bottles, bits and bobs all shudder and clang against each other on the shelves. Then, as quickly as it happened, all fall silent and still. All except the cauldron, which is still quietly hissing and steaming a soft whisper of smoke. Mabel catches her breath and begins to stand from her cowering stance. She rises from the floor, cautious and wary. She quickly glances around the room, inspecting the tables and shelves for breakages, but other than a few items that were knocked unbalanced, all is well. She breathes a sigh of relief. Mabel quietly gasps. She locks eyes with the cauldron and begins to approach it. It rattles and shakes and thuds against the table. What have I done? She slowly leans over the edge of the cauldron and dips her hands into a thick cloud of smoke. Her hands shudder as something from within moves in her palms. She flinches and pulls away, but whatever it was managed to grab a hold of the rim. Mabel grabs her broom and with one fell swoop parts the cloud of smoke. There, clinging to the lip of the cauldron, with big bright black eyes, white flesh and a red spotty head, was a real, living, magical mushroom staring straight back at Mabel. So I hope you liked day 2. I thought now would be a great time to talk about the materials I've been using so far to create these illustrations. So to sketch, which you aren't really seeing due to time constraints, I'm using the mechanical pencil Rotring Tiki 2 in a 0.5 with blue lead. Then to outline, I use a variety of sizes in the Uni Pin fine line pens. In this drawing I used a 0.2 and a 4. The black ink I'm using is the Winsor & Newton Black Indian ink mixed with water to change up the shades and viscosity, using some really old brushes, mainly from Hobbycraft. The white ink is also Winsor & Newton shade 974-white. Lastly, the paper I'm using is a Sea White all-purpose cartridge paper, which I think I got from university years ago, so I don't know if they still exist, but it's doing the job. And so far that's everything. I will let you know if that changes, but I plan for pretty much all the pages to be using the same stuff just for consistency. Anyway, this piece really showed me that I need mega practice when it comes to inking large areas, such as the table and cauldron. I just couldn't get all the shades to be perfectly equal, which isn't such a big deal for this piece, because I want the art to always look a little off, a little spooky, a little weird. However, if in the future I need a piece to be very uniform and flat, I'm going to need way more practice, because yeah, it's tough, man. It's hard. Overall though, I quite liked the simplicity of this piece. There wasn't any over-the-top detail like before. I'm also so happy to finally introduce you guys to my mushroom character, who kinda needs a name. I'm just going with the magic mushroom for now, but maybe this guy needs a name. So leave your suggestions below if you have any ideas. If you need more inspiration, there are pictures of him on my Instagrams. I can't remember which, so check out both. Yeah, I really like this drawing. During the inking I wasn't so sure because it wasn't going perfectly and I was kind of getting stressed out. But now looking at it in its final form, yeah, it's alright, isn't it? It's cute. That's really all I got to say about that. I like it a lot. Not too much, but I like it. What do you think? Leave me your feedback in the comments, and I think that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Tales of the Magical Mushroom.
Next level.